Ladies and gentlemen, today we are back talking about everybody's least favorite Nova Online, a notorious internet predator and one who is constantly up to some antics over on his TikTok page. And that's a TikTok page that not too long ago he was in great fear of losing. Because remember that TikTok ban that was supposed to happen? And I mean, it technically did for all of 14 hours. Well, Nova was losing his mind in that time span. But that's not all that's been happening to him lately. He tried to find a job, and it didn't work out for him. So he tried to find another job, and it didn't work out for him. And you'll have to keep watching the video to find out why exactly that is, because I don't think if you're going into this story blindly, you would have any idea why he didn't get this job. He's trying and making all different kinds of food, and then telling everybody how low his mental health has been lately. Basically, Nova's one of these people who tries to make positive content on the internet and expects people just to be like, okay, this dude looks happy, so I'll watch it and I'll be positive too, I'll support him. But what he doesn't want them to know is his past. You know, the diaper play in the age play Discord, him singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star to a 15-year-old girl in said Discord, really weird shit that he all wishes would be just in his past and left behind. So onwards to the future he looks, to a big bustling career on TikTok and the internet at large, but these trolls just keep getting him down. And as you'll come to see today, it's not just the trolls, it's TikTok, it's job offers, it's just about everyone. So with that being said, let's go back to where this all started, in a clip that you've probably seen by now, but if you haven't, it is just, it's ridiculous. It's Nova realizing that TikTok is going away and he may have to say goodbye to all his followers one last time.
Well guys, this is it. If you're an American and seeing this, this may very well be the last TikTok you're seeing from me. If my VPN strategy does not work out, then it's game over for me unless I find a second job. I'm really struggling. Not even McDonald's wants to hire me. Nobody wants to fucking... Don't crash out, Nova. Do not crash out on your last video. Fuck. That's what job withdrawal fucking does to me. I've been going a month and a half without a job, and I'm fucking sick of it!
Alright, Nova, 8 F-bombs in like 40 seconds is completely going over the threshold. Like, you know he's mad when he's dropping curses here, there, and everywhere, because a lot of times he'll do streams on YouTube or Kick where he will like label it no swearing. Like, just in case, you know, you don't want to hear curse words, or if you're a kid, you can watch Nova's stream and, like, not have to worry about that, which is weird that he markets it to kids. Nonetheless, not the point. He was pissed about this TikTok ban. Let me just tell you that. Nova thought his entire world had just flashed before his eyes, and technically, it had, because what other eggs does he have in the basket? He has one giant TikTok egg, and if that son of a bitch cracks, he's got literally nothing left. You know, Nova had a page where it was like, how many followers did he have? Millions, right? And it got hacked and he could never use it again. And that was a big hit to Nova. However, it wasn't that much of a big deal considering he could just go and make another account. With TikTok being banned entirely, he wouldn't have had any chance. And I think Nova feels like TikTok is his exclusive platform. He has a YouTube, he has a Kick like I mentioned, but he doesn't use them as frequently. So the thought of having to like change, you know, not have TikTok as his forever home really messed with him. And the best line of all of it is him saying that that is what job withdrawal does to him. Now look, I brought this up a lot the past week in my comment section over on Twitter. Nova, compared to like a lot of these other people we cover, almost everybody is more driven to actually get out into the workplace. Problem, man's a predator, so nobody really wants to see him like, you know, in a place where he can be around kids. So different ideas are thrown around for him, you know, mine always being the dump. You know, if you're just sifting around the garbage all day, there's not going to be any kids there. There might be a stray dog, but I imagine the dog will do more damage to Nova than Nova could do to it. And here's the thing though, he always chooses to go get jobs at fast food chains, Subways, McDonald's, it may be a little more exclusive, like restaurants like Denny's. But the problem is he always gets fired on his own like work acumen, on his own volition. People might be calling these jobs and saying stuff about Nova, but they just probably put down the phone and go, yeah, that's another troll. They don't want to lose another set of hands. So Nova constantly loses these jobs over and over and over again, and it's very easy to see why. When Nova did an interview with me and Kiwi Tapes about like 4 months back, he couldn't take his eyes off his phone for 1 second. He would be in work, typing in our chat room. The guy never pays attention to anything other than his phone and what he wants to do. And so that's why this TikTok ban is affecting him so heavily, because even when he would go out and get a job, he felt like even if he got fired, he could always rely on TikTok. When in most people's situations who like work online, if they lost the online job, they could always rely on their actual job. Nova is he's the opposite of that. Nova constantly loses jobs, and then he comes to TikTok. I don't know what type of paycheck he gets from it, but seeing that possibly go away really made him freak out, because he knows he can't hold an actual job. But as we'll see as this video goes along, he tries. Oh, does he try, but he fails every single time.
Jack in the Crack versus Wendy's Nuts. Which one has the better spicy chicken sandwich? Starting off with Queso's favorite, Wendy's. And they double wrapped it. They triple wrapped this fucker. What? What? They quadruple wrapped this thing. What the hell? Okay, to whoever was manning the chicken sandwich at the Post Falls Wendy's, get better at your wrapping skills. Like, this is outrageous. And this isn't even fucking right! Oh, wait a minute, it is. It is. Oh, I'm a dumbass. I didn't see the tomato and mayo. Anyways, bone apple teeth. The vegetables are pretty dated, but the chicken has a good spice level. Now, Jack in the Crack. They give a much bigger piece of chicken. Let's try it out. The chicken on this one is much crispier, has a much better overall flavor, and because the tomatoes and lettuce are cut thicker, it's a more defined flavor, and they're a lot fresher too. I can't believe I'm saying this, but in terms of overall quality, Jack in the Crack wins.
Wow, I mean, Jack in the Crack won the illustrious Nova spicy chicken sandwich eat-off there. Now, here's the thing. Wendy's, you gotta get Wendy's without the vegetables. Just a regular Wendy's chicken sandwich. I've been eating that one since I was like a kid. Say I gotta go on a road trip, pick up something quick. Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich, just that. Always does the trick. Maybe dipped in some honey mustard. I've never had a Jack in the Crack chicken sandwich. Just don't think I've ever got one from there. But I'll take Nova's word from it. If there's one thing this guy knows, portly little bastard knows his food. Let's talk about something real quick here. Something very, very important that you guys have yet to see. You know, Nova eats like this a lot, which is why, again, he's a pretty good mind for what's good and what's not in this fast food world of his. But I'll say this, eating this much fast food after a while, it's got to do a number on your stomach. I imagine like he's waking up every morning with like a bomb in there. But we get to find out like ourselves in this video Nova posted later that night. Now you can see him shirtless in bed deciding to pick up his phone and tell you all what he's been currently going through. And you know, he tries to tell you one thing, but I think we all know what's really disgustingly going on.
Hey y'all, so I think I'm gonna stop going to the Wendy's that I normally go to, because I ordered a spicy chicken sandwich from that store today, and I ended up getting one that was wrapped like 6 times, and the veggies were not fresh at all, and they looked like dog shit. So, just putting that out there.
That shit did a number on his stomach, and he's probably feeling the effects big time right now. Look, I bet you those veggies probably were, like, stale. They were ass, and you probably shouldn't have eaten them. But I'll tell you this much. It's probably because you ate 2 giant chicken sandwiches. That was a big chicken sandwich, that one from Jack in the Crack. And basically, you just called out this specific Wendy's that, you know, maybe they don't make their food good, who knows? But, like, it's because you're up all night shitting yourself. And you're trying to blame somebody when it's your fault for constantly, every single day, seemingly, eating this fast food, Nova. Like, come on now. I did the Super Size Me thing once just to try it, to see how I felt. I went, like, 9 days. That's a dead-ass story. I was in college, dead-ass story. Went 9 days with nothing but McDonald's. It's going to be gross. I'm sorry for anyone who's like, I remember that last day I did it. A McMuffin, right? A McMuffin, just a plain one. No egg, no nothing. Just cheese. No, well, there was stuff on it, you know. A McMuffin sandwich. Cheese, sausage, McMuffin. That's it. Hash brown and high C orange juice. Mother of Christ. If I can't drink high C no more, I can't eat a sausage McMuffin, even if I want one. Like, I kind of get that in my mind. I'm like, hey, that'd be good. No. The second I'm even, like, looking at it, I'm like, I don't know if I can fuck with that no more. And, like, that's what Nova does every day. And I couldn't imagine that shit, dude. I couldn't imagine that. I'm not advocating for anybody to try that, but if you want to feel how Nova must feel, like, just eat takeout, like, forever. Like, just don't stop. Like, because he's just now cleaning his kitchen enough to be able to make home-cooked meals, and that just shows you how long this path has been going for him. But look at Nova on screen right now. It ain't stopping him. He's getting down. He's getting down. You know, he ain't letting a damn thing slow him down. Well, that is until the recruitment man comes to his door, you know? Because Nova is someone going through job withdrawal. He needs that shit hooked to his veins immediately. But it's just, you know, it's running away from him. He's chasing the dragon like, a heroin hero in the South Park episode. He needs that job like it's everything to him. And he found one. And guess what happened, folks? Guess what happened? It was fake. It was a fake job that Nova applied to. I don't know if somebody just emailed him and offered this to him and he believed it, or if he found this, like, fake inquiry online. I don't know. But it was fake. And Nova was quite bummed out about this because he thought he was about to finally get back into the workforce. Now, here's a big reason why I feel like Nova runs into this problem. Because he's constantly on his TikTok page saying things like this. Hey, 18 Plus fans, I'm really struggling looking for a job right now, so if any of you are managers in the Coeur d'Alene area, please send me an email. I'm really looking for a job right now. You know, it's kind of crazy that nobody sent me one yet, but I'm a hard worker and I'll work for you, like, as much as I can, so please send me an offer. It's like, dude, you're on TikTok. You are going to get nothing at all. Except troll inquiries. No, like, manager of a Chili's is gonna go, holy shit, that's the guy. That's the guy. The dude right here on TikTok talking about sunflower seeds, that's our dude. But old Cho Nova, he's smartened up. He realized that he wasn't gonna get taken for a fool again. Next job he gets is gonna be the one. And guess what? He found it. And look at him gyrate on screen. He was so excited he made this video of him bouncing around. Now look, over on Twitter, at SmokeyMcC, you gotta follow me over there. I'm serious. Because I'm talking about Nova and people of his, like, you know, the common folk like Nova, him, Tofiachu, all those folk. I have videos of Nova dancing to Tweaker by Leangelo Ball. It's a wonderful place over there at SmokeyMCC on Twitter, so follow me. But yeah, he was so excited. He's jumping up and down for his new job, and honestly, people were like, wow, I can't believe where he got hired. Where is this place? Where did, in fact, Nova get his new job?
Well, I think I fell for it again. Victim to another fake job offer. My god, I fell for it twice. Unless the supposed supervisor can somehow prove to me that it wasn't fake, then I fell for it again. I asked Gemini, there's no mention of a restaurant opening up at the address they provided me. It's just that I think I fell for it again. But unless they send me solid proof that they're actually opening on there, then I've got to go back to fucking Indeed. If you're a manager and hiring in the area, email me and I'll make fucking triple sure it's real.
Well, first off, Nova, let me tell you what jobs love. They love it when you use the word fuck 6 times in the video where you also ask if they can email you. I mean, you used the word in the same sentence where you asked any managers to email you. It's not like they would anyway, but again, he's trying to use TikTok as a way to, like, get a job, which is so asinine considering you really don't have any fans on here. It's all haters who just troll you, and anyone who does randomly stumble upon your videos is not just going to immediately think, wow, this guy would be great for my like my business and all. Like, you know, a manager's not going to just watch your video and go, this is our guy. I know I brought it up earlier as a joke, but he really does expect that like someone's eventually going to go, this dude Nova right here, the dude who's a massive brand risk to anyone on TikTok as it is, yeah, let's have him come and be like a line cook. But yeah, he does keep falling for this. Apparently, somebody told him that he had a job at some restaurant. Nova called and found out that the restaurant doesn't even exist. And I thought they were taking different routes. I've been saying that I thought people were going to eventually tell Nova, hey, I run a landscaping business, so get a lawnmower, meet us at this like address, and Nova to send him there on a snow day. However, any job that's like outside seems to be something that's like completely out of Nova's realm of wanting. That's why like earlier I mentioned the dump would never happen. He needs to be inside closed doors, so he thinks. Because after a while, you know, there's only so many Subways and Denny's and Burger Kings in the world, Nova. They will dry up and you'll get fired from all of them. And again, it's not for the trolls. Like, they're not the ones doing this to you. It's just your horrible work ethic. Yes, you do go and get the jobs, but I feel like that's what he does. He gets the job and he's like, I did it. Now it's time to sit on my ass. Like, all right, cool. I went through all the hell. I came from hell and back to get this job. I got it. And now it's time to sit down like Thanos and just enjoy my work. Or should I say watching my coworkers work. I don't know how that guy is inside of his, wherever he's employed at the time. But I do know that he's on his phone a lot because I can see the messages that he sent out while he was working at, like, you know, a Subway or wherever. And he just needs that new job, man. He's going through job withdrawal. So, you know, if any managers in the Coeur d'Alene area see this, make sure to stay far away from this guy. There's another food-esque video I want to show you as well, because it really shows how the world-renowned food reviewer Nova actually, like, applies his trade, you know? He doesn't go there. He doesn't just go to the restaurant, sit there, and enjoy the food right out the oven. He takes a bit of a different approach. Now, I don't know if I fully agree with this, but, I mean, you guys let me know.
Bowling alley food sucks. Or does it? On this episode of Bowling Alley Eats, today we have a triple pepperoni calzone with ranch. We're gonna pop this in the microwave for a little bit, and we're gonna try it out because it's cold. It's the next day. We got the calzone right here, and whew. Let me just say, that cross section looks actually insane, but it doesn't look like there's too much cheese in it. But who am I to judge?
The reviewer, Nova. The review. You're making this video solely to judge. You know what? Fuck it. We'll get back to this.
So there's 3 types of pepperoni, banana peppers, and honey in here. I'm gonna eat this with an open mind. Fuck, that's so much grease. Anyways, let's try this out. Bone apple teeth. A bit greasy for my liking, so that's why it needs those banana peppers and honey in there to help cut through all that holy amount of grease.
All the things I said about Nova in the beginning of the video of how great of a food reviewer he is just went right out the window, because you just committed the 3 cardinal sins of food reviewing, Nova. Number 1, and the biggest one, you said at one point, I'm going to put this in the microwave, so we'll be right back. First off, using the microwave itself should be just illegal in this situation. You should eat it hot. You know, if it got cold already, get another one. That's how you'll know how it's good. But then, you come back the day after, day-old calzone, and you're gonna say that, like, your review is valid? Bullshit. If I was that restaurant, I'd sue you. Secondly, he's a liar. You hear him say, oh, this unholy amount of grease that I totally don't want. Again, lie. Like, you wouldn't be eating this if you didn't want that grease. Brother, you love that grease. That's your jam. All these foods, like, they're big into grease. That's not a slight on Nova. That's me saying this man really likes his food quite greasy. So if you're gonna dock it on that, I don't know, man. That seems a bit unfair. And number 3, the biggest one, the one that I had to stop the video for, you don't even know what you're doing. You don't even know that you're a reviewer. You just, you don't even know where you're at with this, Nova. So this is me being hypercritical on a guy who doesn't... This is so pointless. I feel like Gordon fucking Ramsay here telling Nova how to do food reviews when really it's just some goof on the internet eating Wingstop and pizzas and shit. But no, I take this very seriously now. very seriously. I'm going to become a culinary expert just to be able to tell Nova what's what about his food reviews. I'm going to be the king of Yelp. But in all actuality, that calzone looks trash. Absolutely trash. When he zoomed in on it, or when I did zoom in on it, you could see the pepperoni was just like, you know, like one kind of big chunk of pepperoni that was a bunch of slices stacked into one. I don't know. I don't know. From the outside, it looked kind of decent, but I can also imagine it's probably soggy as hell, and just, I don't know. I can't rock with that calzone. That gets a 3 out of 10 from me, dog.
You've seen me make mocktails. Now, I've bought one and I'm going to try it out. The vanilla cranberry spritz with vanilla syrup, lemon juice, and cranberry juice. Diboja. That is legendary. It's so smooth going down, and the flavor, it's not too tart, it's not too sweet, just the right amount of vanilla.
Oh, okay.
Is he in a bar? Like, is he at a bar right now doing this? I know he's done it before. Like, you know, they won't card him because he's asking for a mocktail, but it's like this is just so, it's always so lame to me. I'm sorry. I couldn't. Imagine you're at a bar, right? You're either with friends or family. You're like, let me get a drink after work. Or, oh, I'm going to go on a Saturday night and have a good time. And you just see Nova there recording his mocktail TikTok. Like, there's no joke. There's really nothing that funny about this. Just the thought of him, like, it seems so childish. Like, let me go to the bar. Let me get a bus down to the bar and go get a fucking mocktail. Like, I don't know. Oh, here's this other one, right? Where Nova's been going around cleaning his house recently, and he's been cleaning his kitchen, his bedroom, kind of out of spite towards myself and Kiwi Tapes for telling him for months that, man, like, you got a pigsty of a house, you gotta clean that shit up. So now he's doing it on his own time, you know what I'm saying? But who gave him the idea? That's right. We're the reason that house is clean. Or is it not? Because what is that? What was that? Did you see? I'm not gonna rewind it. You gotta rewind it yourself, but you're gonna see it again soon. Nova made like a microwaved meal, and that's not the problem. The microwaved meal looks semi-edible. Matter of fact, looks kind of decent. But what you really need to see is this microwave, man. The microwave, Nova. You didn't even clean it before you put your food in there, and it looks gnarly, bro. I would not eat food that was microwaved in that microwave. Like, maybe people are like, dude, you're going overboard with it, but like, for real, if there's like a stain of food in the microwave, I just get a paper towel, put water on it, maybe some soap, get the stain out, and then I feel like comfortable making my food. If there's all stains and it looks all like dirty and musky like that, there's no way I'd be like, cool, let's enjoy this food. It'd feel like it has that residue on it. In the next one you're about to see, Nova does another food review, or more so a sunflower seed review like I brought up in the beginning of the video, but it's a classic Nova trait for him to do these while having a shirt with a bunch of stains on it. And really, if he's not doing it in a stained up shirt, it's not the same. So Nova made sure to give us all what we wanted in this next one.
If you don't know, Smackin' released pumpkin seeds not too long ago as a limited time release, and we tried the dill pickle flavor. These were absolutely bomb.com, so today we're going to be trying the OG original pumpkin seeds. If you guys saw my Smackin' ranking video, you guys know that OG ranked second to last because the flavor is so hit or miss. Looks like with this one, it might solve that issue. So, the only ingredients here are roasted pumpkin seeds. That's literally the only ingredient right here. But let's try one out. Bon apple teeth. Okay. That solves the issue. So much better than the OG sunflower seeds. They are more evenly salted, and in my opinion, have a lot better flavor.
Like, dude, what is that from? Like, I'm assuming, right, he washed his hands and wiped it on his shirt, but no, like, You know, Nova takes a while to record these TikToks. It would have already kind of dissipated by now. No, that's a hefty stain, and maybe Nova just didn't notice it, but he does this all the time. I wonder if his shirts just have stains like kind of seeped into them that he can never get out. But he's not about to waste a good shirt, so it's kind of like, fuck us, you know? Like, just deal with the stain. And I can't do it, because I'm trying to hear about these sunflower seeds, these delicious, well-salted pumpkin sunflower seeds, and all I can pay attention to is the big old stain right there on the left under tit. But this is Nova's life, man. This is Nova's life. He gets up, puts on a dirty shirt, makes these food reviews, complains about the trolls, complains about TikTok, complains about not getting a job, and that's really that. I mean, if I had more Nova videos to show you, I would, but they're all kind of just the same run-of-the-mill food review nonsense, or he's cleaning up his house, and nobody wants to watch that. But don't you worry, there's still a bit we can talk about here, because Nova's days have still been spent the same way as I told y'all, but they've really been spent the same way. I mean all the way down to streaming at the same time that myself and Kiwi do, every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Nova watches our stream every week on his stream. So basically, it's like some Inception shit. He goes live, turns on our stream, and then if you go over to his stream, all you'll hear is our stream. And if you want to talk to Nova on his stream, well, tough shit, because he's watching our stream. And it's really odd. And it gives me the opportunity to tell Nova things that I usually wouldn't have the opportunity to say to him, which of course leads him to then shutting off the stream. I'd like you guys to know that current statistics, right? Me and Kiwi's current record in the War of the Novine universe is 7-1. And the only reason Nova has a win is because I missed Too High for Stupid a few weeks ago with a tooth problem. So that was Nova's one win, but by God, we will get that win back. But yeah, I mean, he's fallen behind in this best of 19 series, and one of these days we're going to take the dub for ourselves, and it's not going to be a happy day for Nova. He can't keep a stream on for more than 5 minutes once he gives us a say of, like, you know, speaking on his stream, because he hates his TikTok channel being told, oh guys, by the way, you might want to look up Nova's past activities on Discord and cut. Get that out of there. No more stream. I don't want people hearing that. That's Nova's MO on most Wednesday nights now. But the biggest reason I think he watches our show and keeps up to date with us is simply one thing: music. See, every episode of my show, I start with an intro song. It can be anyone from, you know, Oasis to Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young. I mean, shit, who've we used before? A guy named Cyrax, who's not the locale Cyrax. I mean, Big L, Vibes Cartel. Look, we could go down the list of all the names we've used in our Too High for Stupid intros. But Nova here is a little thief. I'll tell you that much, chat. A little thieving thief. Because now, for some reason, every time I use a song on the show, Nova inexplicably now uses it in one of his TikToks. Oleander, Why I'm Here. Christ, let me get on a Sonic Youth Superstar. The Nookie by Limp Bizkit. Ginzu, Blow by Ginzu, which is one of my favorite songs ever that you would never have known about if it wasn't for our show. Somehow now Nova has it in his playlist. I don't know, man. I think we should start a hashtag. Nova, stop stealing music, right? Like it's no more of that. No more. You saw what happened back in the day with Napster. You're not about to start that shit again. Oh, and also, Nova made this video earlier today where he is cleaning out his quote-unquote goon cave. The goon cave. Are you fucking kidding me? The goon cave. Well, Nova is cleaning it out, making sure it's all spick and span, spotless, and you know, I'm gonna love to see the new and improved goon cave in a few weeks here. But that's about it, man. I love doing these updates on Nova because, you know, he's always got something going on, no matter how inconsequential it is. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. If you want to see more of these, you know, I got plenty here on the channel. Remember to follow me over on Twitter at SmokeyMcC, and stop by Too High for Stupid tonight at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time over on Kiwi Tapes' channel. There'll be some Nova, there'll be some Tofia Chew, some Josh Block, some Andy Ditch, and it'll be a great show. Nova will probably be there too. So until I see y'all next time, take care everybody, and have a great day.